Jesus freak here. So, in the process of working on the videos for the post-Easter season, for my Sunday morning videos, I realized I never updated the year, and so the videos from January all the way through April say 2024. Because those were the ones that were uploaded by the time I caught it. Whoops. And I can talk, I guess, a bit about the production pipeline, so much as there is such a thing. That when I started doing those videos about 5 years ago, there was almost no production pipeline at all. I'd just shoot the whole thing and then add the text, and then just whoop. Where now there's a bit more to it. Some of the videos I've been doing more recently, I'll be like, I got this recording from a year or two ago. It's the same text that I'm reading, so just keep using it. And this is, dependent on hard drive capacity. I'm always running a little low on that, and there's been more important things for me to do than replace my burned out hard drives. So I'm running, with 4 terabytes of space unavailable to me because the hard drive's burned out. So I'm like, well, I try to save what I can so I don't have to keep redoing the same video over and over and over, because, there is a lot of repetition in the lectionary, and it is just a 3-year cycle. So, over the years, I've been trying to sort of streamline my production and sort of improve what I have. And, well, I might move from equipment to equipment to equipment. And who knows, I might get an actual microphone for my laptop. Or I might start, dual recording between my laptop and my phone. We'll see. But I started going from recording everything in one shot to, if I felt like recording part of it here and part of it there and part of it in the morning and part of it at night, I can do that and cut it together later. But I usually still do each segment as one take. And for a long time, I tried to minimize my use of mid-take edits. This is something that annoys me about a lot of videos. They'll just cut the video so tight that while they're trying to get rid of dead air, they actually get rid of parts of words too, and so everything sounds rushed and clipped and unnatural. And while my jump cuts are still pretty obvious, because I don't lock my head in one position, I at least try to make sure they sound reasonably clean. And I'm actually doing my editing mostly. I'm going through in Audacity and I'm looking for the cuts, but I have to translate them from hour, minute, second, millisecond to frame, which of course means I have to be aware that the best precision I have is a 30th of a second. And while I can cut the audio more precise than that, I can't cut the video more precise than that. And I need to make the cuts to the video. So that's how, in the end, I usually do the editing. And it's become a little easier now since I wrote a program that translates from times to frames. So what I'll do is I'll have a list of times that I need to cut, beginning and end. And then I'll feed this list into the program. And then I still have to do a little bit of manual editing to the list. But it's more automated than it's been. And while I admit to using an AI denoiser, I use AI in scare quotes, it's not AI. But I do use a fancy denoiser. That means I don't have to worry about the perfection like I used to have to, shut off the fan while recording and stuff. It's like, yeah, you don't really hear it in the videos even when I'm not using the denoiser. Like, here I'm not using any denoising. But, yeah, I process the sound. I want it to sound decent. I want it to look decent. Like, yeah, I know it's not perfect. What I wish I could do is be like, I don't want to have to do it myself every time. But it's like, I'd have different people read the different parts, whatever. Or I'd have someone, help me write like a message to add at the end of every video, like a sermon kind of thing. I'm like, I can talk about stuff, but going on for half an hour about 10 verses of scripture, that's just not something I can do. or like, adding certain things to my videos. It's like, well, I do what I can. The reason that the hymns in my videos are just instrumentals, I can't sing. So I'm like, I don't even try because I know it's going to sound awful. At least what I got works. I mean, more would always be better. Right now, I think I'm pretty much running at my limit. Physically, too. RSI's active. It's like, maybe I should take a break. Nah, want to get it done. And now I'm, like, almost done with videos till, like, early June? Jesus freak out.